Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat. Today's routine is going to help to release the tension in your neck, your shoulders and your back. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click this little button down here. And when you're ready, then let's get this joints nice and juicy. So we're going to start by mobilizing our shoulders. You can stay seated like this, or you can also cross your legs, up to you. I'm going to show you from the side what we're going to do. So inhale here, let's lift our shoulders all the way up towards our ears. And as you exhale, let's slide them down our back. And again, inhale, slide the shoulders up. And exhale, slide them down your back. You're trying to create as much space as you can between your ears and shoulder. Inhale to come all the way up. And exhale to come back down. And if you want to kind of just drop them, you can as well, to kind of exaggerate that space. We got one more. And exhale to come back. Let's bring our arms all the way up towards our ears. Turn the palm out, and as you exhale, we're going to circle them back behind you. And again, inhale to come forward. Exhale to come back. So as you come all the way up, notice whether or not you lift your shoulders up, or can you keep them down nice and wide. Your hands can be wider, whatever feels really good, and then circle them back. It doesn't need to be tight. You're just trying to mobilize the shoulders here. Last one in this direction, and then we're going to reverse. Perfect. Let's come all the way back behind our body, and let's bring it all the way in front. And again. Last one. Bring your hands by your side and let's continue warming up. We are going to circle our shoulders all the way up in front and up towards our ears. And as you exhale, let's circle them back. And again, inhale to come forward. Exhale to come back. And try and just kind of move from just the shoulder, not from the whole spine. See if you can draw a bigger circle each time. You don't have to if you don't want to. We got one more. Let's reverse. Let's circle the shoulders up and towards our ears and back down. I know how sometimes this can get the shoulders can get really tight and tense after a long day of work. We got one more. And relax. You can shake it all out. Place your hands on the floor, come into a kneeling position here. So they can be shoulder or slightly wider, up to you. All we're going to do is just flex our spine, tuck your tailbone, look at your belly button. Exhale to come back into that natural spine curve. Inhale here, round that spine. Exhale to come back. We got two more. Last one. And back. Perfect. Let's swivel our legs around and let's come onto our sit bones. So you want to try and sit nice and tall. However, if you find that you round your spine like this, then bend your legs like so, and then tilt the pelvis forward. If you prefer to sit on a block, then do so. If not, it's easy if you just bend your legs. Bring our arms up in front. Inhale here. Nod your chin to chest. As you exhale, let's slowly peel away from this imaginary wall behind us. Come all the way forward. Inhale here. And exhale, let's restack our spine. Nice and tall. If you want, you can roll the shoulders back. And again, inhale, nod your chin to chest. Exhale, let's slowly peel away. See if you can reach a little bit further. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come back. We got two more. So imagine you're rolling over a big beach ball here. And exhale, restack that spine. See if you can create space between each vertebrae as you lengthen up nice and tall. We got one more. Slowly peel away. Reach forward, inhale here. And exhale, let's restack that spine. Nice and long, roll the shoulders back. interlace your hands, thumbs down your neck. So try and relax the shoulder here. If this is too much and you want to have your hands here, you can as well. So think about lengthening that spine. Lean forward so your spine is nice and straight. Have a look at yourself. Inhale here. As you exhale, let's twist from the ribs here or your upper back all the way over to your chosen side. Inhale here. Exhale to come back. And again. Exhale, let's come all the way over to the right. Inhale here. And exhale. We got 2 more on each side. Let's twist as much as you can. Can you go further than last time? And exhale, let's come back. Exhale all that air out. And let's bring it back. On your next one, we're going to rotate. We're going to hold it here. So go as far as you can go. Inhale here. Exhale, let's see if you can go a little bit further. Twist from the upper back, really wring it out. And let's bring it back over to the opposite side. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Go as far as you can go. Inhale here. Exhale, let's twist. Remember to lengthen out that spine nice and long. And on your next exhale, let's come all the way back to center. So we're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. Stack the knees underneath the hips and the shoulders over the wrists. Spread your fingertips. Inhale here. Inhale here. Let's tilt our pubic bone towards our belly button. Exhale to come back. And again, inhale here. Tilt that pubic bone. And exhale, come back. And try and isolate from just the lower back, from here to your tailbone, rather than just using your whole spine. So when you use your whole spine, you look like this. And when you're just isolating from the lower back, it's from here. So you might notice a little bit of a difference. And this should feel really nice when you for your lower back as well. We got 2 more. Good. On your next one, let's tilt our pubic bone towards our belly button. Here we're going to start to round our lower back. Then our middle back, upper back. Push that floor away to really spread those shoulder blades apart. Look in between your thigh. Inhale here. As you exhale, let's untuck from the tailbone first. Then slowly bring your lower back into that natural spine curve. And your middle back. And upper back. Head last. Let's go again. Tilt that pubic bone towards your belly button. Round your lower back. Then your middle back. Upper back. Head last. Inhale here. Exhale, unwind from the tailbone first. Middle back. Upper back. Head last. Good. Let's wiggle our hips from side to side. Doesn't matter how fast or slow, just do whatever feels good. I like to do it slow to really lengthen out my lower back, or the QL. Last one. And if we just circle our hips here for a second. So here you can either isolate from the lower back to your tailbone, or you can just do your whole spine. There is no right or wrong. Just do whatever feels good. Good. Let's bring it back to center. From here, we're just going to slowly lower our head down towards the floor without moving our shoulders. We're going to lower our head down towards that floor, and then we're going to bring it all the way back as high as you can go. And if you can create a double chin, perfect. Let's lower the head all the way down, and let's bring it all the way back. And again, all the way back. But as you lengthen up, think about lengthening the back of the neck, so the back of the neck is nice and long. Come all the way down, and let's bring the head all the way back up. We've got 1 more. Good. From here, let's look all the way over to your right hand side. Then you're going to look all the way over to your left. Perfect. Come back to center. From here, let's push that floor away. Make sure your spine is still nice and straight, your core is tight. Let's extend the right leg back behind our body and bring it back underneath the hips. So here you want to make sure that if you are, as you extend out and you're arching your lower back, it'll look like this. You want to try and keep your core tight, and this will help to keep the pelvis or your two hip bones level or square to the floor. Bring it underneath your hips. And again. We got one more on each side. So the reason why we do alternating is because we want to make sure that it is, so you have to reset every single time, which means that you slow it down the movement a little bit more and you have more time to actually focus on these little minute changes. We got one more. Bring it underneath the hips. From here, we're going to do the opposite arm. So when you're ready, keep pushing that floor away. I'm going to lift my right arm out. So push the floor away, keep the core tight, extend the right arm out. If you feel comfortable, you can lift it up, then lower it back down. Over to the opposite side, push the floor out from your right hand, then extend the left arm. Lift up if it's comfortable. And again, so as you extend out, if you find yourself doing this, push that floor away, then extend out. So you see how I don't drop, and back down. And the reason why we push that floor away, you want to feel it here. That movement right there keeps the upper body up. We got one more on each side. Good. On your next one, let's extend the right leg out. Then we're going to extend the opposite leg. So you want to be pushing the floor away with your right arm, nice and tight. Keep the core tight. Lift the leg up, so flex your feet as hip height. So only go as high as you can go without your lower back arching. Then bring it all the way back down. Over to the opposite side. Opposite arm and leg, lift up and back down. So I'm sure you do this quite a lot. And back down. Good. On your next one, we're going to come over to the opposite side. Lift up. From here, you're going to bring your arms over to your left-hand side, then lower it back down. Over to the opposite side. Lift up, open up to the right, push that floor away, come back down. So here we're just adding a little bit of movement to make sure that everything else nice and still. We got one more on this side. So take your time, there's no rush. So if you need to slow it down, do so. So let's step our legs back, our knees back behind our hips. Then let's lean all the way forward so that your shoulders are stacked over your knees. In this position, you can either have your legs up or down, whatever's more comfortable. I'm gonna have my legs up. So you can either have your legs hip distance apart, which gives you a little bit more support, or you can have them together, up to you. Tuck your tailbone under so you come into a nice straight position here. And lean a little bit further forward. So from here, we're going to come into some shoulder protraction. So inhale here. As you exhale, let's push that floor away. So really go as far as you can. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Create as much space as you can. Inhale here. As you exhale with control, slowly lower down to the natural spine curve. Then lower it all the way down towards the floor. See if you can pinch your shoulder blades together. Continue tucking your tailbone under. Inhale here. Exhale, let's bring it back to center. And again. Push that floor away. And let's bring it back. So if this is a too difficult position, then you can always come back into a 4-point kneeling position where your knees are underneath your hips. This mobilizes the shoulder. Last one. Perfect. Bring it back to center. Let's lower our hips all the way down towards the floor. Bend your elbows underneath your shoulders and your hands as wide as your mat. So let's roll all the way forward. You can have your head hovering if you like, or you can be on the floor as well. In this position, remember to your poop bones and hip bones are touching the floor. Your core is nice and tight. Take a deep breath in, roll that marble forward. As you exhale, let's slowly peel up nice and slow. Create as much space as you can between your ears and shoulders, and then come all the way up. So you want to be using your back muscles here to inhale here. Exhale to come all the way back down. Belly button first, sternum, chest, forehead last, and again. Inhale, roll that marble forward. Exhale, slowly peel up. Think about lengthening the spine in line with the wall. And come all the way back down. We got 2 more. Last one. As you come up, you want to make sure that your back muscles are working here, because imagine if you were to lift your arms up, what will happen? Like, will you collapse all the way down, or can you stay up? On your next one, we're going to come all the way up and hold up. Inhale, roll that marble forward. Exhale, slowly lengthen up nice and tall. Perfect. Keep your core tight. We're going to walk the hands in so they're in line with the shoulders, and spread the fingertips. From here, let's push the floor away with your right arm, and as you exhale, we're going to walk our hands left arm out. If you feel comfortable, then lift the arms up and then bring it back. Over to the opposite side, push that floor away, extend the right arm out, then lift it up if you want to. Over to the opposite side. Keep the contraction in the back, do not relax. Lengthen that spine in line with into the wall. We got 1 more. And slowly come all the way back down. You can have your head on the floor and relax the upper body. Point your toes, they're hip distance apart. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly lift the legs up. Push your pubic bone and hip bones into that floor and bring it back. And again, lift up. So if at any point you find that your lower back arches, reduce that range of motion so you're not lifting up as high, but imagine like someone pulling your legs out of your hips here as you come up. And again, exhale, lift up and back. Last one. And back. Good. We're going to do both at the same time. So when you're ready, let's inhale, roll that marble forward. As you exhale, we're going to slowly lengthen our spine up, bone by bone. Peel your sternum, and then slowly come all the way up into a nice extension. Inhale here. As you exhale, squeeze your butt cheeks. Let's slowly lift our legs up, bone by bone. Keep your legs up there. Inhale, roll that marble forward. As you exhale, let's slowly lengthen up. And then slowly lower that leg down, keeping the glutes tight. Inhale here, and exhale. And again. So if you feel comfortable, you can go a little bit faster, but make sure you're in control. Last one. Lower the leg down and slowly peel down your belly button first, sternum, chest, forehead last. Tuck the toes under, hands behind your shoulder, push yourself up into a 4-point kneeling position. Let's flex our spine, tuck your tailbone under. Bring it back, and again. The last one. Good, and we just wiggle those hips from side to side. And when you're ready, let's send the hips down towards your heels and walk your hands along the mat. Breathe into that back body and exhale that air out. And again, inhale here and exhale. One more time and exhale. On your next exhale, we're going to slowly roll up. Inhale here. And as you exhale, let's slowly tuck your tailbone. Restack your lower back, upper back, head last, and roll the shoulder back. Let's go down and up again. So inhale, nod your chin to chest. Exhale, slowly lower down. Come all the way down. Breathe into that back body. Feel it expand. And exhale, slowly come up. Create as much space as you can. Roll the shoulder back. I hope you guys enjoyed that routine. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below which movement you really enjoyed. If you're looking for a longer routine, I'm going to link it below in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn on the little notification bell because that lets you know when I upload. And I'll see you in the next one.